All right, so I have no idea how this is going to go, guys. So let's bring in our first man here. We got my man Gilroy on here with his son Kellen. Now, I just reached out to people on social media to see if they wanted to come on. We got my man Gilroy right here. Now, I know you guys posted this picture. I saw this picture on social media. I had to get you guys on. How was it? How was James Harden's debut?
Oh, it was awesome. It was great. It was seems like they've been playing together for a long time. He definitely was just the whole game's like a floor general, just doing a great job. Everybody seems to he's making everybody else better. The only guy in the squad I think needs to figure out his role a little bit is Tobias. He could be a stud, just trying to get him comfortable. But I mean, guys like Maxey playing unreal. You got guys like Shake that were out hurt. You didn't think he'd ever get any minutes again. Now he's on the floor playing super hard. And him and Embiid just feed off each other well. Neither one of them are really. I mean, Harden gives the ball up to him if Joel wants it. He's basically accepting that it's Joel's team, but it's just it's fun to watch. The energy was crazy.
Okay. Give me more on that. What was it like in there during introductions when James Harden was introduced?
As soon as they put him up on the board, he came out first. So as soon as they put him up, the place it was like playoff atmosphere. Place went wild. It was there wasn't an empty seat in the house. I mean, we do sell the majority of all our games are all packed, but this was standing room only, and it was just the place was going crazy. And as you saw tonight, the Sixers didn't really come out too hot at all. They were kind of sluggish in the first half. They were down by 5 going into halftime, and they weren't even playing that good, and they were still in the game. But then they just came out and they just took over, which was awesome. But yeah, the energy was great. Everybody was into it. People really embraced him, and all the things everybody said about him being lazy, not playing D, this, that, and the other. He's got something to prove, and it's great that I'm very happy that he's in Philadelphia.
Now, I need to ask Kellen one thing: if he will wear the beard in school, is that allowed?
Kellen, are you going to wear the beard tomorrow in school, buddy? You can say yeah.
Well,
he's a little tired. He's like 2 hours past bedtime.
This is perfect. Okay, we got you. All right. Adahi, thank you. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you a little bit. I can't use a speakerphone, so.
Okay. All right. How about now? You got me now? Do you have me now?
And I don't have earbuds, so.
Okay. All right.
Just trying to clean up around me. Hold on.
Great. No worries.
Anyway, what an awesome game. If I can just rejoice over the fun that this whole city has had. I had the pleasure of going to Madison Square Garden on Sunday, being here today. Can't wait to be back here on Friday. It's just unbelievable.
So, unlike most Philadelphians, you've had 2 James Harden experiences.
I can't wait to have many more, but yes, it's just been a blast. And the energy in the stadium has just been through the roof. That's
great. I'm showing the picture that you sent me on Twitter. You said the energy was great. The excitement of the building was great. The fact that they won and he was a rebound and an assist shy of a triple-double's got to only add to the fun.
How can it not? I mean, I spent most of the time telling everybody, wait till the fourth quarter. Like, this game is ours. Trust me. And for the first time, I would say in 20 years, I haven't been nervous in the fourth quarter that we're actually going to lose a game. Like, renewed pride, renewed energy.
Awesome. Adahi, thank you so much. Now, I understand that your husband has gone to a lot of games with you, but he's under punishment because he didn't go to process games, like games during the process years. Is that true?
Absolutely. So during the process years, I would be in the stadium with maybe 5 other people, not including my husband, watching the games. And then it progressed to, if Embiid's playing in the game, then I'll come with you. Otherwise, you go by yourself. So tonight he stays home while I watch Harden play his first home opener game with us.
Awesome.
Punishment.
That's fantastic. Adahi, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show. To many more James Harden experiences here in Philadelphia and wins, of course.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. Adahi joining the show. Thank you from the Wells Fargo Center. See you, Adahi. Thanks so much. Absolutely incredible. Let's see if we can get somebody else on as well. This is fun. We should do this more often. All right, we got another one. Chuck, what's up, buddy? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you, bud. How you doing?
All right, awesome. Now, I've shown a couple of different people's seats. Where were you sitting tonight for the debut of James Harden?
Yeah, I was right behind the Knicks bench, second level, second level.
Awesome. So what was the energy like at the Wells Fargo Center?
Man, well, for the pregame ceremony, it was awesome. They announced Harden. I think that was the loudest I've ever heard that place.
Oh,
I've been
really?
to a lot of Flyers games, a lot of Sixers games. That was probably the loudest I ever heard it.
Wow, that's awesome. So
Yeah, the only thing I can complain about, they announced Harden first. I thought maybe they should have did him last. But anyway, It was still good though. It was awesome.
I thought the same thing, and I was like, maybe because the point guard position, 1 through 5,
Yeah.
I don't know. But it really felt like it was coming through the TV. Was this like any other game you had ever been to at the Wells Fargo Center?
I don't think so, man. The atmosphere was like playoff-like, man. It was absolutely bonkers, man. It was nuts.
Was there a point in time during the game itself when you thought the crowd went the most nuts?
I think the opening tip when Harden first got the ball, when he first scored, and probably the second half when they went on that. I think it was like 7-0 run, beginning of the second half, really erupted, and they went off after that.
Now we've, as Sixers fans, we have been through some, I'll use the term false prophets, right? We had a good run with the Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid Sixers and all that, and Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid went to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals last year. We all know what happened there. Yep. Is there a sense in the building? Did you get a sense in the James Harden era of the 76ers that they could really, really do something in the postseason?
Yeah, I believe so, man. I believe strongly that they're going to do something this year. I don't want to say the C word yet, but you know what I'm talking about.
I understand. That one, I believe, ends in ship. So we'll go with that one.
Yeah, you got
it. Chuck, I can't thank you enough for jumping on, man, and helping us experience a little bit of what you got to experience at the Wells Fargo Center.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mark. You have a good night, bud.
You as well. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy.
Bud. Have a good one.
You too. See ya. This is fun. This is fun just randomly talking to people as they join the show after they leave. This is great. See if we can't grab one more. Oh, we do. We got... Okay, Alyssa. Alyssa's joining us. We have Alyssa. Alyssa, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sending me this picture of your seats. This was your view. All right. How was the atmosphere at the Wells Fargo Center tonight for James Harden's debut?
It was crazy. So I was up in the assembly room, and it was the first time I've ever been in that section, which was actually really cool. It's very communal. It was definitely the most crowded I've seen, and I've been to a number of games recently. And the energy was different. It was exciting. Everybody was happy, was hopeful, and it was loud when Harden got announced for the first time, like louder than I think I've ever heard it in the Wells Fargo Center before.
You are the second person in succession to say that it was the loudest you've ever heard the Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Now, how about okay? So he gets introduced, the place goes nuts. Was there a time during the game where people were really into it and really excited?
Yeah, I think there were a couple of moments. One that stuck out to me was Maxey hit that step back three, and you can see that not only is he James Harden the player, but he's become like James Harden the coach, and he's teaching these guys to do what he does, and they're all adapting so quickly. So, his first bucket, it got loud. And then, like I said, Maxey hitting that step back three, it got loud. So there were definitely like moments that were more memorable than others where you could tell the atmosphere, kind of changed, that they turned it on in the second half. The first half was a little iffy at times, but, once they kind of came back in the second half, you could definitely feel the energy kind of ramp back up, and that noise got louder again.
That's awesome. I last thing for you, other people have told me they feel like this is the real deal, like the Sixers could really compete to win a title here. Do you get that sense after being at this game with James Harden making his debut?
I definitely get the sense that they are title contenders. It is crazy just to watch how even when you kind of get that slightest bit of doubt, they immediately tell you stop doubting us. And they flip it around, and it's really awesome to see. And I think that just the way that they're meshing, and they all look like they're having so much fun. You got Maxey out there who's just ridiculous right now. Matisse was sinking threes tonight. Tobias, I think he's kind of adjusting, which is good to see, because I do love him, and I really want him to kind of to find his spot within this new roster and kind of come back. So I think they're title contenders. It's really exciting to watch.
Awesome. Alyssa, you hit this out of the park. Let me tell you.
I'm sorry that I'm coming to you from my car and it's dark, but the Wells Fargo Center was loud, and now I'm in my car in the dark before I try to leave.
You haven't been kidnapped, right? Are you okay?
No,
Are you
no, I'm safe. I'm safe.
All right, thank goodness. No, yeah, great. I might have to go to you more for some Sixers correspondence. You're fantastic.
I'm always available. I am a ready and willing Sixers correspondent.
Fantastic. Alyssa, I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for jumping on and joining us real quick. You're the best. Safe travels home. Absolutely. Alyssa joining us from the Wells Fargo Center parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. This was fun. We'll have to do this again. More fan interaction.